Like most students, I'm like in high school, junior high, elementary, I was always a kid that's like, Mom, I don't feel well, can I stay home? And it's like, no, you feel perfectly fine, go to school. But it's like, here, I don't have to do that. Starters, there's a Harvard in our hangar. I mean, what school can you honestly say that I get to go play in a Harvard every day?
The Structures program is actually rather unique. We'll teach you how to work with metal, we'll teach you how to work with wood, we'll teach you how to work with composite or fiberglass, we'll teach you how to work with plastic. You don't have to have any previous training with tools. We'll teach you what every tool is, how to use the tool properly, how to use it safely, how to achieve your goals.
You ready, bud?
Ready.
In the real world, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of corrosion or holes in the aircraft. So right now, Cindy and I are actually doing a patch repair. We'll be riveting 2 pieces of metal on either side of the fuselage to close that hole. So that one is actually perfect. Totally loving this. Like, it's a new adventure every time. No repair is ever the same.
There's nothing you can't make. I mean, you've been trained in metal, plastic, composite, wood. Everything is made out of that stuff. If you see it, you can build it, you can make it.
Cleco clamp it together, get it all lined up.
When it comes to what they learn here at SAIT, we train them very, very well. We only give them the basics because when they get out to the hangar that they're going to work in, they will learn the very fine points of the individual aircraft they're going to work on.
So we are in the rear tail cone. This is the cockpit voice recorder, and this is where the flight data recorder would go. And these things are in the tail in the event of an accident, and we're facing what's called the rear pressure bulkhead. This is what separates the unpressurized area, which we're in, from the passenger cabin, which is pressurized. The forces that are exerted on this piece alone are tremendous. When we come in here, we have to check it to make sure there's no damage, because this is what basically protects everybody inside. Doing this job and seeing what goes into planes just makes me feel more comfortable getting on a plane, because like if it's not right, it doesn't go on a plane.
Being in aviation, knowing that what I'm working on is going to be flying around someday and carrying people, it's a great responsibility and one that I don't take lightly, one that doesn't scare me because then I'm confident in the work that I do and I know I do a good job. The program at SAIT gave me the confidence to come to a job and really lessen the learning curve.
We do heavy structural work and the students aren't scared by that when they come out of SAIT. It is a learning curve, but they are well positioned to enter that curve and enter the workforce.
If you're thinking aviation but aren't sure about structures or avionics, the beauty of structures is it's only 1 year, so it's quick and it's more affordable. And the teachers there at SAIT were phenomenal. They still really built a relationship with you, and I'm still in contact with both of them.
The real nice thing is when they graduate out of here and they come back after a couple of years and they pull their wallet out and they show you their license and they tell you all the great stuff they've been doing, and it's really, really nice. I enjoy that very much.
I've always wanted to travel the world. Part of my love for aviation. In this field, you get to experience that extravagant opportunity.
I've always been fascinated with flying. I built go-karts when I was a kid and asked my mom how to make jet fuel and she couldn't answer me, so I decided that one of the things I wanted to do in life was at least learn how these things worked. And the more I learned, the more interesting it got.
Structures is definitely something you have to love. You have to love what you do. And if you have that in your heart, follow your heart, and this will be a career that's very, very rewarding.